Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very low energy right now because I'm just recovering from a sickness and I'm super tired right now. But you know what? I wanted to film a video, so I'm filming a video. And I wanted to film this video too when have no makeup on, I'm about to go to sleep, I have low energy, and like me with makeup on, with high energy and everything. I like that stuff about myself. But you know what? I'm confident in myself because I do this stuff that I'm about to share with you. So I'm just proving to you that, like, literally in the video, I'm confident in myself. So I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to be like super high energy and like screaming at you, whatever. Like, I'm confident in what I have to say and how I look to post this. This isn't one of those bullshit fake it till you make it videos that everyone else is telling you. This is how to actually build it. Actually, not fake it till you make it, but actually make it. Make it. So we think confidence comes from how we look, how we talk, all that stuff, how people perceive us, but that's really just a performance. It's a facade that we put up for society. There's so many people out there that are like, oh, she's so pretty, to like every single pretty girl, whatever. Oh, she's so pretty, why isn't she confident? I know so many pretty girls that don't know they're pretty because they don't know who they are. Confidence isn't because you have something, it's because you know you have it. So I used to be one of those girls that needed the validation and people to worship her to feel secure. I would literally attract friends and hang out with people that would compliment my every move, every word I spoke, every feature, my eyes, my eyebrows, my nose, my lips. Even someone complimented me on like how I speak with my bottom teeth. I was addicted to compliments and I thought I was the most confident person in the world. I didn't realize I was attracting those types of people. I was like, oh, that's what friendship should be. They should worship me. They should make me feel this good. No. First of all, that is not a real friendship. That is them idolizing you. They would literally, if that's idolization, that's a fan. That's not a friend. If you don't have mutual respect for that person, they are not a friend. That is a fan, and you don't want that. You do not want that because as soon they put you on a pedestal, as soon as you fall down from that pedestal, because it's inevitable, you're going to fall. You're a person. You're not perfect. You're going to fall. Then everything that they thought they knew about you is shattered. They don't like you anymore. They never liked you. They were not friends with you. They just liked the idea of you and liked being around you and liked the attention they received with you. Because so many girls like have these are friends with girls that are not on the same level as them. I'm sorry, but no, because they love feeling better and superior to the other person. It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. That's why you see really pretty girls date really ugly guys. That's just an example. It's an ego thing. They have to be the better person. They have to be the more attractive person because they can't handle someone challenging them and challenging them to grow. But like the challenge, that's how we grow. That makes a good friendship. That makes a good relationship. That person's supposed to challenge you and help you grow. If you're friends with people that don't have that aren't on the same level as you, you are going to be stuck. You are going to stay there forever. I don't care how many compliments they give you, how good they make you feel. You're stuck. You're stuck. And this whole purpose, the whole reason God put us here is to grow. God put you here to learn, to make sure that your soul grows beyond what it was. He put you in the situation that you are in now because He wants you to learn those lessons. He wants you to grow. So when you're stagnant with the same people that worship you, worship everything that you do, you don't take criticism, you don't you're intimidated by people around you that seem better than you, you're not actually confident. Have you noticed? Okay, when guys approach you and everything, they're always with their friends. They're always with their friends because they don't actually have the confidence to approach you when they're alone. Their friends hype them up. Dude, you totally got this. Like, she's so bad. Go bag her. Like, you got this. And then if you reject them, then it's like, oh, that's okay. She's a hoe anyway. Blah, blah, blah. But would they go up to you? Would they approach you without their friends hyping them up? No, because they don't have the real confidence to approach you. That's just an example of it. Like, we are more confident around our people. And I was constantly around people. I always had a friend with me. And I thought I was so confident, so ballsy, so out there, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as I'm not with someone, I'm like a little shy because I'm not actually confident. It's not real confidence. It's just our ego getting fed. That's not real confidence. I looked for fans and not friends. Even in relationships, I made sure I was the better looking one. I, whatever, was better than them in my own way, in my head. And that is the worst way to live. That's one, shallow. Two, you're not growing at all. A relationship and friendship is supposed to challenge you. If you focus on getting fans and people that also don't actually care about you, they just care about your perfect image. Yeah, like with these people, I wasn't even super real, and when I was finally real with these people, they ditched me. Oh, you're not perfect. Oh, you don't wear makeup all the time and you don't look like a model all the time. You have problems. Get away from me. Because they're not actual real friends. This happened like 2 years ago. As soon as God took those people out of my life, my confidence was gone. And I had no idea. I had no idea this would happen. I thought I was confident deep down inside. I remember going to therapy and I was just talking with my therapist and stuff, and she's like, so let's build up your confidence. And I got offended. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm so confident. Like, I what? I am so confident. No, she was right, obviously. I'm not, in fact, confident then. It was just my friends building me up, hyping me up constantly. Okay, favorite movie, The Matrix. Definitely recommend. This is kind of a spoiler, but I feel like when you watch the movie, like, you already know. You already know. So skip this part. Just fast forward if you don't want any spoilers, or just go watch the movie. Anyway, so Neo is supposedly the one. Everyone tells him that he's the one. He doesn't actually believe he's the one. So when he goes to the Oracle that can tell the future and everything, knows the future, he asks, am I the one? She says, no. No. He's like, okay. Later in the movie, he proves that he is the one. Everyone around him telling him, you're the one, Neo. He doesn't believe it. Because confidence doesn't come from validation, it comes on conviction. Confidence is about conviction. He proves to himself that he is the one. And then he finally believes it. I am the one because he proved it to himself. Not because people said he was. He proved it to himself. Everyone telling him that he's the one, he's not going to believe it. He didn't believe it. Like, he didn't feel special. He didn't feel this or that. How could he be the one? Even the Oracle said he wasn't the one. The Oracle said that because she knows that confidence is built on conviction. Confidence is not, let me say that again. Confidence is not built on validation. Confidence is built on conviction. That's why she didn't tell Neo that he was the one. He had to find out for himself. I don't need a mirror. I don't need a filter. I don't need makeup to make me feel worthy. because God has already made me feel worthy. I am confident because I walk with God. That's it. That I mean, okay, there are more steps. This video is going to be longer, but you should be confident in yourself. You're amazing. You're fabulous. Are you kidding me? God put you here because He knew that if you weren't enough, you wouldn't be here. God put you here because you are enough. Okay? So, who cares if you think your nose is big? Who cares if you speak kind of weird, in your opinion? Who cares if you walk kind of funny? Like, God made you that way on purpose. On purpose. Everything happens for literally everything is connected and everything happens for a reason with God. It's crazy. Just think about think about everything that's ever happened to you leading up to this point. What would have happened if that didn't happen? Where would you be right now? God has you exactly where He wants you, exactly where you need to be. So, walk confidently with Him. He's your best friend walking right beside you. You don't see Him, you may not hear Him, but He's right there. He's always right there. Something bad happens in your day. He saw that. It happened for a reason. You needed to learn something. Something needed to be taught to you. God is so intentional with everything that He does. He created you, He created the grass you walk on, He created the air that you breathe. He is so intentional with everything that He does. So don't think, oh, this bad thing happened in my day. God wasn't watching over me. He wasn't there for me. Actually, it happened because He is watching over you. That needed to happen. I don't care how horrible it is, that needed to happen. Because I've had horrible things happen to me, but I can always find a positive. Because I walk confidently with God. I know that He has my back no matter what. Let's talk more about conviction. First of all, it does not start with confidence. It starts with actually doing the thing that you have no idea how to do, practicing that new hobby that you're so bad at because you just started, and having that courage to gain that confidence. Confidence doesn't come from preparing and perfecting, it comes from actually doing. It's not about waiting to feel ready, it's about deciding to go anyway. That takes courage. And with that courage of you actually holding yourself accountable and doing that thing, confidence will start stacking. Every time you choose courage over comfort, your confidence gets higher. Let me say that again. Every time you choose to get out of bed and do something new and challenging, to get those friends that challenge you, to do that activity that makes you uncomfortable, that uncomfort builds confidence. Always choose to be courageous over comfort. Comfort gets you nowhere. It gets you absolutely nowhere. Everyone who stays comfortable in their life, they stay stagnant. They do not grow. You have big dreams, but you're too scared to start because you're not confident. Obviously, you're not confident because you haven't started. You are still here trying to perfectly perfect your craft. You haven't even started yet. So obviously you're not going to be confident, okay? Once you finally take that leap, and trust me, it's challenging to take that leap. That's the hardest part. Starting is the hardest part. But once you choose to be courageous and do that, your confidence grows. Hey, maybe you get negative feedback. Maybe you become a little less confident than that. Then, but if you keep going, that confidence will grow and grow and grow and grow. And that is where you get your confidence. It's not from dreaming and preparing and all that stuff. Preparing for the right moment when you'll finally be confident enough to post that video, to make that speech, whatever you want to do. It comes from the leap. You don't get confidence before. You get confidence when you actually do something. So do it. Do it. Literally do it. Right now, pause this video. I don't even care. Click off this video and do what you've been wanting to do. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. God never said be confident. He said be courageous because he walks with you. You don't want to go to the gym? God will be your gym partner. He's right there. He's right there. It's okay. You're okay. Okay, here is the actual step by step to get confident. Okay? Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Could you answer that question right now? If I were to ask you on the street, who are you? Could you answer me? So, first up, get clear of who you are. Yes, we are constantly evolving. We are not the same person that we were a year ago, even last week. But there are some traits that linger. Get to know those traits. Get to know yourself. Ask, who does God say I am? Not, who do my friends think I am? How everyone else perceives us, that's the world. That's the world saying what we are. But what's more important, the most important, is what God knows we are. God knows us. God knows us better than we know ourselves. So when you're trying to figure out who you are, don't go to your friend. Don't go to your coworker. Look from within. Pray to God. God, who am I? And spend time with yourself. When you're constantly with other people, they project their own opinions onto you. They tell you what you should think, how you should act, all that stuff because you want to fit in with them, right? So stop spending time with people all the time. You have your own room. If you don't, put on headphones or like go for a walk. You're allowed to be by yourself. You don't need constant attention and constant validation from people all the time. Like I was saying before, that's not good. You don't know who you are because everyone else is telling you who you should be, but that's not you. That is not you. That is how you are perceived. So sit with yourself. Even if it's boring, sit with yourself and think about who I am. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. He knows you better than you know yourself. Not your friends, not your coworkers, not your boss. God. These are some prompts to journal that'll help you. What are your values? What's your purpose? And what do you refuse to compromise? Step 2, do hard things. Do hard things. Stop waiting to feel ready. Choose something, whether it's big or small, and just do it. Do something that scares you. Do something that challenges you so you can learn and grow and build that confidence. Hey, I totally did something that I didn't even know I was capable of doing. You just shocked yourself. You just gained more confidence in that field than you were to if you didn't do anything. Confidence stacks every time you do what fear tells you not to do. Start with little things. Go to the gym alone. Go to a cafe alone. Speak up in that conversation. anything. Step 3, keep the promises that you say to yourself. Oh, you are trying to wake up at 6 a.m. Wake up at 6 a.m. then. Respect yourself. If you have to wake up at 6 a.m. for a friend, you're more likely to wake up because that other person is dependent on you waking up at 6 a.m. But if you just want to wake up at 6 a.m. for yourself, you sleep in. You sleep in because you don't respect yourself. You do not respect yourself enough to wake up. You'll wake up for that other person, but you're not waking up for yourself. Every time you say you'll do it and you don't, you chip away at your own respect, at your own confidence. Step 4, starve the validation addiction. Do not post for likes. Do not post to get DMs from guys or girls, whatever. Do not post to get those compliments, okay? Post what you want to post, not because you're worried about what other people think. Not because you want people to think that you're hot. Not because you want people to think you're this or that. Post because you want to post. Or just if you can't do that, post nothing. Literally starve that addiction for the validation. Because, like I said, it's killing your confidence. You don't have real confidence. You just stacked compliments from random people that barely know the real you. Do things privately. Do things for God. Practice being unseen and still secure. Galatians 1:10. Am I now trying to win the approval of people or of God? Step 5. Put yourself in humbling environments. Be around the people that are smarter than you or prettier than you. You do not want to be the smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, how are you ever supposed to become smarter? Learn from them. Learn from these people. Real confidence is being okay with not being the smartest in the room. Confidence is built when you grow, not when you dominate other people. Step 6, know what you stand for. You can't be truly confident if you're constantly shifting your opinion to please other people. Figure out what you actually stand for, not because your friends stand for it, not because the entire society seems to stand for it. Find your values, find your faith on your own. Stop being so easily influenced by everyone. Stop trying to please everyone by having an opinion that fluctuates so frequently. Step 7, partner with God. Confidence without God just turns into arrogance. All of these people out here that don't believe in God and believe that they're their own God and they're so confident in everything that they do because they do it on their own. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. Um yeah, I'm sure you just like control every little thing that happens to you because you're just the master of the universe. You a human, a little, yeah, no. And then that gets taken away from you. Trust me, it gets taken away from you. I've had experience. It gets taken away from you. You start believing that you're God, that you quickly get humbled by the real God. Okay? Trust me on that. You get humbled. Final step, step 8, be seen in your rawest state. Show up without all the glam. Show people the real you. Be vulnerable. You don't have to perform. Oh, but I don't want people to know that I'm this way. I don't want people to know that I did this or that. Okay, I'm not saying share your whole life story. I'm saying just be you. Be, once you figure out who you are, be you. Be the most authentic person you can be. And like without having to perform or put on this facade of being perfect. Because when I did that, it was hell. It was literal hell. Because putting on this facade of perfection or what you think is perfect or what other people think perfect is, that is the most miserable you can be. You're not confident in yourself because you don't think that you're perfect. You think you need to be someone else to be confident. You living your life as someone that you're not, what is the point of that? That is so unfulfilling. You constantly having to act a certain way because you want other people to think that you're perfect. Like, that's so miserable and sad and lonely because not only does no one know the real you, you don't even know the real you. By the time that you've been putting on that show long enough, you will forget the real you, the true you that is allowed not to be perfect. Anyway, those are my 8 real steps on how to be confident. It takes time, it doesn't just happen overnight. Confidence is something that you build, it's not just something that happens overnight. You wake up instantly confident. That's not how it works. I wish it worked that way. But to be truly confident and to have an unshakable confidence, you need to stack that with conviction. You need to do and act. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, let me know about the quality and everything. I don't know. I just feel like more authentic in this type of, like, not in my car or anything, and just like cozy, whatever. The lights not blaring in my face. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like this style. If you like the microphone or if the microphone's annoying. I want to improve. Challenge me. I want to improve. I want to learn on how I can be better. Um, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I love making these videos. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your day or night.